New EDC, finally got the Sig P365. First shots with it today. I'm impressed so far. Welcome back to Sawtooth Tactical. I've got a very exciting video for you guys today, I believe. We've got something new. This is the Sig Sauer P365, and it is my new EDC carry pistol. I've been carrying the Taurus G2C for quite a while now, and I felt like it was time to make the upgrade to the pistol that I really wanted all along. So I'm gonna go over this. We got range footage. We're gonna unbox it, show you the first shots, and just everything about this pistol, because for a concealed carry pistol, this thing is about ideal. So before we get started, I want to thank everyone that's subscribed to the channel, that has liked, commented, shared these videos. You guys are what are keeping the channel running, and I really appreciate it. Let's try the little 10 round flush fit magazine. This thing is tiny. So first things first, let's unbox this baby and see what we get inside here. Comes in a nice but very compact carrying case. And it's compact because the pistol inside it is also very compact. So let's go up close and take a look. So the Sig P365 comes in a very nice case here. As you can see here, you can lock it if you like. Open it up, you get the pistol. Has a chamber flag in it. Let's pull that out. And here it is. This is the smallest pistol that I've ever owned. Look at it compared to a hand. This is a very, very small gun, which is exactly the reason I bought it. This is to be my new carry gun. And being that it's summer, I've noticed that what I've been carrying for a long time just is a little bit heavier than I would like for wearing shorts. So this is very small, very compact. But let's see what else comes in the case here. Comes with two 10-round magazines. This one just has a flush fit base plate. And the other 10-round magazine has a little pinky extension there. So here's the flush fit. And you can see you can't really get your pinky on it very well with the flush fit magazine. But with the pinky extension 10-rounder, I can get my pinky on there very comfortably. I also purchased an extended 12-round magazine with an FDE base plate, and that gives a really nice grip. So once my holster shows up, I'll find out which one of these I really want to carry with. But right now, I do have the extended one loaded up with Federal HST hollow points. Now, in the case here, like I said, you get the two magazines. You get a bunch of stuff from Sig Sauer about different accessories, red dots, lights, lasers that can go on it, because it does have a rail here, although it's not your standard Picatinny rail, so there are certain accessories that will work better than others. Some information about joining the NRA. I think you get this with every pistol. This is about joining the USCCA, which is basically carry insurance and information and training classes online. Something about Sig Sauer's 365 ammunition, which is designed specifically for short barrels and micro pistols. Warnings in your manual. You know, I've gotten pretty comfortable with guns by now, but it's always good to find out whatever specific things there are about your new gun purchase. So, good idea to read this kind of stuff. Underneath here, we've got the other kind of standard stuff you get with every gun, your gun lock. So, nice little carry case. You can fit your pistol, a couple magazines. Everything goes in here very nicely. But let's get this out of the way and show you guys the details of the gun itself. So the P365 is very small. That's kind of the whole point of it. And you can see right here, in fact, I'm going to do a little comparison between this and what I have been carrying. This is the Taurus G2C, and this is quite a step up from that Taurus. But it's also quite a bit smaller, which is the main reason that I wanted it. If you see here, it is thinner, it is shorter, and it is not as tall. And that is with the extended magazine on it. If you put one of the standard magazines in, this thing is very, very small. Let's put it this way so you can have a good idea of how small it really is. The Taurus was also already a subcompact gun, but this P365 is just tiny. And while this Taurus weighs 22 ounces, the P365 is only 18 ounces. So very small, very light, and I think it'll be very comfortable to carry. Like I said, my holster is in the mail now, so I don't have it yet, but let me show you guys what else this thing comes with. This is the stock version, so it is not cut for an optic, which I debated for a long time, but I decided finally that I don't need an optic on my carry pistol. I really just want it to be as small and light as possible, as long as it is still reliable and shootable, and we will go into that in a minute. You've got your slide stop, slide release there, and it is very easy to actuate. This is a takedown lever. I'll show you how that works in just a minute. Your magazine release, very, very intuitive, easy to use. It's got a nice undercut here in the trigger guard, which enables you to get a nice high grip on it. The bore axis is fairly low on this pistol, which is nice. And honestly, even though the grip is so tiny, I do feel like I get a very good purchase on it. It doesn't feel nearly as full in the hand as something like a full-size gun like this by any means, but I do feel like I get a great grip on it. It's got front and rear slide serrations, so you can run it from either the front or the back of the gun, which is very nice. These sights are tritium night sights, and I checked them out in the dark earlier. They glow very bright. That front big sight really is easy to pick up, whether in the dark or in the light. And when I was out shooting it today, I did not miss a single shot from standard defensive distances. So the sights work great. The trigger on this gun is actually very decent. So it's got a bit of take up. There's the brake. And the reset is extremely audible and tactile, and it puts you right back at the wall. So if you're shooting off the reset, you are literally at the wall after the pistol resets, which is really nice. It does have this accessory rail here, and it's got a very, very nice grip texture. It is aggressive, kind of like the texture on the Smith & Wesson M&P is, but not so aggressive that I feel like it's going to rub my skin while I'm carrying it, which is really nice. So now that we have unboxed it, let's go back up top and go over a little bit more of the details of this thing. So for anything that you're going to carry defensively, you have to test your defensive ammo. I normally carry the Federal HST, so I'm going to be running a mag of HST hollow points through it. See how it does. Seems like it ran them just fine. A little snappy with that plus P. So the biggest thing you notice about the Sig P365 is its size. This thing is absolutely tiny. And I don't know what kind of dark magic they use to be able to fit 10 rounds in this little tiny double stack magazine and be able to have a grip so small and a gun so small, but to be able to fit 10 or even 12 rounds of 9mm in such a compact package. It's pretty amazing, honestly. It's extremely light, which will be really nice for carrying, and it's actually very shootable. So I took it out to the range just before filming the rest of this video, and honestly, it shoots better than some much bigger guns that I've shot in the past, which surprised me. So, like I said, I've been carrying this Taurus G2C for a while. And while this is definitely a budget-friendly carry gun, and it is subcompact with a 3.2-inch barrel and a 12-round capacity, I never felt like I was very confidently accurate with it like I was with some of my other pistols. With one range trip so far under my belt with this P365, it was surprisingly easy to hit shots. I didn't miss a single shot this morning. Every single one of them rang steel from, standard defensive distances. I wasn't extremely far back. I wasn't testing any long distance accuracy yet. I just wanted to get some rounds through the gun, see how it performed, and it performed great. You will notice from the footage, many times the slide didn't lock back, and I found that that was because I was actually riding the slide stop with my thumb. Once I noticed that and started paying attention to where my thumb placement was, I didn't have that issue anymore. And so it was 100% reliable. It went through every single round perfectly. I even ran some Federal HST hollow points through it. No issues whatsoever. It did feel a little snappier with the hollow points. They are a higher powered ammunition, plus P, or plus P plus, I think even. Yeah, plus P. And you can feel the plus P with them. Compared to standard full metal jackets, the HST definitely gave you a little bit more recoil, but nothing that wasn't perfectly easily manageable. And with standard ball ammunition, I was expecting this thing to be really snappy, being how small it is, but it really wasn't. It was very, very easy to manage the recoil, easy to control, easy to get follow-up shots, and I didn't really test it to the extreme today. I wasn't shooting extremely fast or extremely far away, but the shooting that I did do, this thing performed flawlessly. It ate up every round without an issue, and every round made it on target easily. It's really easy to manipulate this gun. The slide is very easy to work from the front or the rear. I do really like the front slide serrations on it. It's a nice feature. I like that you get this little pinky extension on one of the 10-round mags, and especially on the 12-round magazine. That makes for a very nice grip and seems to fit my hand very well. Now, with the flush base plate 10-rounder, it's a little bit hard to get that pinky on there, but that's okay. We'll see once my holster shows up which one I want to carry with. Obviously, this one is going to be the smallest profile, so probably the easiest one to not print with. But the little extended base plate on the other 10-round magazine doesn't really make it all that bigger back here, which is the part that generally prints, but makes it much easier to get that pinky on and to be able to grip it well. So that probably will end up being the magazine that I carry with, especially because then at the range, I can load this one up with 12 rounds. It's just nice to have more rounds at the range. But if I can carry really well with this one without printing, my previous carry gun, standard capacity is 12 rounds, and I never felt like I was obviously printing with it. this being that much smaller, I don't really foresee that being an issue. And even with the extended magazine on it, it still has a smaller profile than my previous carry gun. You can see, not much smaller in the grip area at that point, but it is smaller. Significantly, I guess. So far I'm really happy with this gun. And I think that there's a reason that this is the most popular gun in America the last 3 or 4 years, I believe. This is really, it's just amazing what they've been able to do to fit this many rounds in a double stack magazine in a pistol this small. I definitely feel with this gun, well armed. It's not like a micro pistol with a single stack magazine where you only get 6 or 7 rounds. 10 or 12 rounds in a pistol this size is pretty amazing. Today we are running my preferred range ammo lately, which is the PMC Bronze. Seem to be having really good luck with it. 10 round magazine with the pinky extension. Sig Sauer is a very respected company in the gun industry. They've been making firearms and optics, firearm accessories, lots of different things for a very long time. They have tons of military contracts, and they're just well known to have reliable working firearms that are designed specifically for the purpose at hand. And this one is designed specifically for concealed carry and is the reason I bought it. I feel like just about every gun has a specific purpose, and all of these things here have specific purposes. And I bought this one for concealed carry specifically. And so this is the gun that's going to be on me more often than any other. This Taurus ended up being the gun that I use more than anything else, despite all of these being nicer guns. And so I felt like it made a lot of sense to upgrade my carry pistol. The Taurus has been very reliable for me. It's had minimal malfunctions and for the most part has done just fine. But I know that I can trust in the Sig Sauer name, and that the P365 has gone through by now extensive testing, both by Sig, but also just by the general population, by many other people that are respected in the gun world, and that it has gotten their approval. There's a reason that this thing is so popular, and so I'm very happy to have it now. Obviously, I like Sig products. I've been running their red dots on a couple of my ARs. I've got a Sig Sauer, the Tango MSR 1-6 LPVO showing up any day now to put on my rifle, because I did take my Sig red dot off of that and put it on my new AR9 build. So I've been enjoying Sig products for a while now, but I had never had a Sig gun. And I really like the P320 as well. I've shot one version of it. Can't remember exactly which one it was. It was one of the really high-end ones, and the thing was fantastic. But the P365 really is the ultimate in concealed carry pistols, and so I've wanted one for a long time, and I'm really glad that I finally got it. So far, I'm very happy with this thing. Once I get a holster and I've put some more rounds through it, I'll give you guys an update on how it's performing and how it feels to conceal carry this gun. So the Sig P365 comes with 2 10-round mags, one flush fit, one with a little pinky extension, and I purchased a 12-round mag with a real pinky extension on it. Haven't got the magazine yet, so we'll see what I like to carry, but it's nice to have those couple extra rounds and a little extra surface for gripping. Sig Sauer P365. I like it. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know if you could tell, but I'm very excited to have this P365 in my arsenal as my new concealed carry piece. I think that I'm going to be very happy with this just from one range trip. I'm already impressed. The thing shoots like a gun much bigger than it, and it has a capacity like a gun much bigger than it is, but in a package that will be very easy to conceal and very comfortable to carry, which is exactly what I was looking for. Please send me a comment about what you concealed carry. Do you run something like the Taurus G2C or G3C here? Are you concealed carrying a Smith & Wesson Shield Plus or a standard Shield? Or do you like the P365 or the Springfield Hellcat? Let me know what you like to conceal carry, and if you carry something small like this, or if you carry something more like a Glock 19 or something bigger, especially in the summer months when for the most part people are wearing like shorts and t-shirts and such, because I have found that it is harder to carry a bigger gun in those months. If you like this content, please drop me a like. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I am really trying to grow this channel, trying to reach that 1,000 subscriber point. And so I need every subscription I can get. If you want to support the channel, I do have a link to join my Patreon down below, as well as an Amazon affiliate link. And just by clicking on that link and doing whatever Amazon shopping you were going to do already anyway, the channel gets a little kickback and it's greatly appreciated. So, from Sawtooth Tactical, stay strapped or get clapped.